So, hello and welcome to the Turn 5 podcast. Once again, live edition. So, hello to all the
Impromptu.
people in Rich's chat. Once again, feel free to join in through the stream and the pod.
Where is
all
it?
that fun
Chris, where
stuff.
do they find it?
On the internet.
On the interwebs, twitch.tv/ Ricardo P41.
Shameless.
Go,
Not
go
self-plug.
check it out.
Does it count as a self-plug? Still? Because I
I
didn't say
dunno.
anything.
No.
But we're still
Considering
part
you're
of the
live
same
through your
organisation, aren't we?
Twitch right now.
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
Apparently it does still count as a self-plug. There we go. Rapping Cat has cleared that up for us. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I think the fact that it was maybe prompted.
Well, true. Yeah, Ben, you sort of teed him up a bit too directly for that.
No, but it's an easy
It isn't easy.
play, wasn't it?
Anyway, Vegas.
Glitz,
Ben,
glam, and Lego.
Can we have your one sentence lap one review? If that's all you've watched.
Bortoletto's Revenge. Las Vegas. Bortoletto strikes back.
Yeah. What mitigating circumstances were you trying to pull there?
I'm gonna go a bit more general. Not as good as usual.
Fair?
Yeah, it wasn't as entertaining as Vegas has been as of late.
But that was its third race.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
but
was
when the first two are really good, it is always a come down when you get the first race
true.
at a track.
True. But that's what you get, isn't it? So
Yeah, exactly. Let's get right into it. I did not watch practice. All I know is that once again they suffered from manhole cover issues.
I can't remember which practice session I watched. I think it was FP1. I don't remember anything about it. So it was really that exciting.
I think it wasn't FP2 the drain cover saga.
I was going to say, because there wasn't any interruption or any major interruption in FP1. So any drain hole cover is a pretty major interruption. So I feel like that was later on in the day.
Yes, that must have been FP2 then. That is one thing they do need to get sorted, because that is now multiple Grand Prix weekends affected by drain hole covers.
Yes.
So, Las Vegas strip circuit, please sort it out for next year. We don't want this again. Qualifying.
Great fun.
It rained.
Yeah.
That was unexpected. I for some reason, maybe it's the fact that Las Vegas is in Nevada, which is notoriously hot and dry. For some reason, never really thought that rain was ever going to be a problem. But, boy, was it.
Yeah. And we got some shocks as a result of said rain as well.
Lewis?
Yeah. Usually pretty good in the rain, but not this time around. Last.
In his own words, it doesn't really get much worse.
No. Joined by Yuki Tsunoda, Gabriel Bortoletto, Kimi Antonelli as well.
That was
Another
a bit of a shock.
And Alex Albon, to be fair. That Williams has looked pretty good as of late, so to lose him...
Yeah, but the Williams hasn't looked good in the wet. Because for some reason, that seems to be a whole different beast.
Yeah. Q2, we lost Colapinto, Behrman, Ocon, Stroll, and Hulkenberg. So no major shocks there. pretty much as you would expect. But to be fair, that's because all the big possible shots had went out in Q1.
Yes, yeah, pretty much. It's kind of what happens if you lose everyone in Q1, then suddenly everyone in Q2 is who you'd expect to go at that point in time. So,
and then Q3, Gasly, Leclerc, Hadjar, Alonso, Lawson, Piastri, Russell, Carlos Sainz, Max Verstappen, and Lando Norris. So, I mean, I know we said the Williams hadn't looked great in the wet. You do have Carlos Sainz in third.
That's it, Carlos.
it's just Carlos, isn't it? His dad's a rally driver.
Yeah.
Smooth operator.
It's in his blood.
Exactly.
Man was built to go sideways.
And what I find quite interesting is actually the lap counts from qualifying. The drivers in Q3 had done full-on half race distances in qualifying.
Although that is quite impressive.
Lando Norris done 25 laps.
Who needs a sprint? Just do quali in the wet.
Exactly. To be fair, I did say this. I can't remember which episode it was. I think it might have been one of the Silverstone ones, either last year or this year.
Mm.
When it rains, it is far more entertaining because the cars just stay out.
Yes, there is just more action.
Yeah.
We have sort of glazed over and glossed over a very important.
I need to sneeze so fucking bad.
We have glossed over a real important fact here. We need to welcome back the wet tyre to competitive usage in Formula One. When was the last time it was actually used effectively for more than 2 laps? I'm looking at you, Kevin Magnussen.
That is a good question.
Because yes, Kevin used it, and yes, it was effective for 2 laps, but then it wasn't. Singapore 23?
Didn't they use it in Canada?
That's what I'm on about with Kevin and the 2 lap one.
Oh, yeah.
I actually don't know.
What's right? Brazil last year.
Did they use the full wets? I thought they just stuck on inters.
They stuck full wets on before the red flag.
Some, not all.
Because Verstappen, yeah, not all of them. Are we doing all of them?
Well, I think everyone was on full wets, weren't they? This in quali this time around. As Chris neglects my question to neck his dark fruits.
Sorry, I was consuming alcohol.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Was everyone in quali on full wets?
I don't know. I didn't see quali. I'm just looking at the F1
I think
website.
everyone started on full wets, and then Lance Stroll went to inters.
Yeah, Stroll went to inters because he put it on his story. He's like, I rolled the dice and got it wrong, but I'm amazing.
So,
because as they don't provide live timing on the website anymore, I can't see tyre data.
I could on the app. Bear with. Carry on.
Well, to be fair, there's not much else to talk about in quali, other than Lando
got pole.
But.
It's going to be the highlight of his weekend, and we'll get to that.
Motherfucker made a mistake and still went 3/10 clear.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. He was very much on it. Everyone was on full wets.
There we go.
God bless the F1 app.
Exactly. And F1 website, can you give us back the live timing feature, please? Why have you removed it? Where did it go?
The app. It clearly just migrated to the app, and it's just been lost. Yeah.
Give us it back. F1,
so,
give us it back.
God forbid we need to use a mobile device to watch what we want to watch at a later date.
Rapping Cat suggests that they would rather have a dark fruits than a wife, which is a fair point. Good argument.
I don't like dark fruits that much.
I'd rather sneeze. Fuck yeah, now. Jesus.
Ben's over here having his own mental anguish.
He's fighting. Fighting his demons. Race?
So the race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn 1.
I have a gripe
Oh.
with the highlights package
Okay.
that was shown.
Mm-hmm.
Because we see Lando Norris and Max Verstappen go wheel to wheel into turn 1, and then all of a sudden he's ahead, and we don't see how. They just don't show the overtake.
Yeah, fair.
Why?
I have a gripe with the highlights package. We see Alex Albon go into the back of Lewis Hamilton. We don't see the fact that he pitted twice because they forgot to change his front fucking wing.
Oh. Oh my.
So he comes
Ferrari.
in. He comes no, Ferrari.
But I
It's
don't
Williams.
know
Williams.
Williams.
Albon comes into the pits. They change his tyres, and Albon is pointing out of the cockpit at his front wing, and on the radio is like, front wing. Drives off. Comes in the next lap for a new front wing. Fucking hell. What a Ferrari mistake.
Absolutely.
Do you reckon Ferrari have just dotted around? That's what they've done. They've just sabotaged other teams this weekend.
They've just sent like an infiltrator out.
Yeah.
Double agents.
I know we discussed Lewis's penalty at Brazil last week, and so I will back up what I said in that I think Albon getting a 5-second time penalty for hitting the back of Lewis Hamilton's a bit harsh because he only affected his own car.
Yeah. I think that should be something. Like, I know, yes, by the letter of definition, he caused a collision. Sure, can't really argue that. But I feel like in circumstances like this, the outcome should be taken into account.
Yeah.
Especially by the fact that his team didn't have a front wing ready for him.
And that.
So the man pitted twice and was like 40 seconds off the back of the pack. So, yeah. It's one of those ones where, yeah, we don't want to take the outcome into consideration, but it's kind of important in these ones because it's only fucked himself, and he's already in that essence paid a penalty.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then what happens if like the car in front got a puncture or whatever?
Well, see, then he does need a penalty because it has affected the other driver, so it balances.
The point we're more making is things like Lewis last week on Colapinto and then Albon on Lewis this week, where the car in front just drives off without even noticing the collision. What's the need for a penalty?
But then you don't know what damage has been done to the car in front.
Yeah, in a way, yes, but like if they're continuing, give it like 5 laps, and if their lap time doesn't drastically decrease, then fine, let him carry on. If their lap time drops off by more than 0.3 per kilometer of racetrack, because I don't want to say like 0.3 a lap, because then like Spa is a different beast to Austria, you know. But like a metric per race distance per lap, then it kind of works out. I think like 0.3 a lap, that's a good enough if it's dropped by that much. 0.3 per kilometer per lap. Maybe that's a bit too much actually, because on Vegas that would be like 1.8 seconds a lap. So maybe like half a tenth per kilometer per lap.
Rappin' Cat is asking, did Lando think differently at turn 1?
Yes, he chopped across.
Yeah.
And then just decided...
He chopped across really too late. Like, this is where my gripe with the highlights package is. He seems to defend the position fine. And then the next shot, Max is ahead. And we don't know how.
He just went deep.
By the time he was able to cut across Max...
He was like, probably already supposed to be braking.
So, yeah.
He's gone, I've got him! oh fuck, there's a corner.
Yeah.
he's
It's
looking
way
at his
too fa-
he's looking in his mirror, not where he's going.
Oh, we've lost Ben. But as this is oh, he's back.
Skyfi.
Yeah,
It's
my
Brazil
camera's better.
2024. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, it's not quite as bad as Brazil
No,
2024.
that was its own beast. It's up there.
shall we
Learning
talk
from mistakes.
Lawson's attempted bowling?
Lawson's
great every take.
attempted will-to-will contacts, no problem with me. Just turn one
Yeah,
shenanigans,
especially
isn't it?
Yeah, let's turn one.
Is that just because it was Piastri that he hit?
No. That's turn one.
It's just turn one, mate. It's got nothing to do with who he hit or who it was
Yeah.
that hit him. It's just turn one.
Realistically, when Verstappen done that sort of move on Lewis, we weren't moaning about it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just turn one.
So,
I think the stewards viewed it exactly the same way as we just did. Just turn one, didn't they?
Yeah.
So
Did they?
let's invert the McLaren cars,
Yeah.
and it's Lando that
right.
Lawson hits, and Oscar's
So-
out in the lead.
say that's Verstappen on Norris.
That's just turn one.
Clear 20-second penalty.
I'd say it's just turn one, but through gritted teeth.
The stewards did deem it a lap one, turn one collision.
Let me guess, they didn't have quite the same opinion of Bortoletto's actual bowling.
Whoa.
Let's have a look. I
Didn't he?
can't
I
remember.
think he got a 5-second penalty.
It was only 5.
I want to say it was only 5.
That'd be mad if it was.
What number is
Fünf.
Bortoletto again?
5.
5. Causing a collision with car 18 in turn 1.
Lancelot Strolovich.
A drop of 5 grid positions for the next race in
Oh,
which the
right,
driver
okay.
participates, and 2 penalty points.
So that's 10-second penalty?
10? Yeah, it
Yeah.
must be 10.
Lol.
Yes, a race
So-
ban.
Gabby's starting last is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Well, it's 15th downwards, definitely.
Yeah, fair. But it's also
But
Qatar, and I don't think he's going to go too hot in
Hey.
that Sauber.
Show, what was it, like 24 that Joe whatever got
The
Sauber
only
first
points. Yeah, that was slightly more of a chaotic race than anything else, and less to do with his qualifying position.
Car pace, mate.
Oh,
Car
yeah.
Here
Nothing to
is
do with the
what
penalties.
They're
the
showing it all
stewards
season.
had to say about Lawson. Car 30 made a move to the right and collided with car 81. However, in mitigation, car 30 made the move to avoid colliding with the rear of car 63, whose driver locked up to avoid a collision with car 55.
See,
It's
it's all George Russell's fault.
George, yeah, terrorism again.
I just think Lawson should have backed out because he was behind
I
in the
think-
apex.
Osama bin Russell doing
He
bits.
just break too much into turn one. Classic Russell.
He's getting ready to return to the homeland of the Middle East.
He went he went to spin out Lando as he does. Scared Lawson, and he had to.
How did we go from the start of the race to a double Mercedes podium with Osama bin Russell and Kimi Talibantinelli?
The same Kimi Antonelli who picked up a penalty for jumping the start.
Yeah. That is the harshest of harsh, because that is such minuscule creeping, but creeping is creeping.
Exactly.
Millimeters make a difference. And someone in the comment section of like an Instagram post was like, surely 5 seconds is a bit harsh, and somebody made the point of
We don't have anything lower than that.
no, it was more of a point of if qualifying is separated by thousandths of seconds, then centimeters do make a difference, because that's basically the difference in how fast they've gone around the track.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fair enough. It's a good way of putting it.
We
But
don't
also-
have anything lower than that.
Yeah. Get fucked, kid, is basically the answer to that.
Petition to make the F1 game 3-second time penalty a real thing.
No, that'd be carnage. That'd absolutely be carnage. Because everyone would be like, well, why didn't you give him mitigating circumstances and only 3 seconds? So, look, I'm happy with 5 and 10. As much as it seems harsh, the rules are the rules, and that is that. As we will no doubt discuss in about 3 minutes when we get onto DQs.
Yeah. So, did much else happen in the race? To talk about?
I can't really remember the highlights I watched.
Yeah, me neither.
They all
I remember
went
lap 1.
pit stop.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's all I remember.
Shall we move on to the DQs?
Yeah. Let's do it. Because I've got...
What have you got?
Measurements of, like, alternate things to give you an idea of things.
I will pull up the infringement right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, here is what the steward said. The rear skids of car 4 were measured and found to be below the minimum thickness of 9mm specified under Article 3.5.9 of the technical regulations. The relevant measurements were right-hand side front 8.88mm, right-hand side rear 8.93mm. The measuring device was a Mitutoyo micrometer purchased in May 2025 and according to the manufacturer's specifications accurate to within 0.001mm. First of all, the stewards have never told us this before. They've basically just went, lol, it was illegal, deal with it.
Info dump time.
Yeah, pretty much. The rear skids were remeasured in the presence of the stewards and the 3 McLaren representatives, and those measurements confirmed that the skids did not comply with the regulations. The relevant measurements were even lower than those measured originally by the technical delegate, Joe Bauer. Accordingly, the stewards determined that a breach of the technical regulations have occurred. For me, this is where the document should end. It should just say that, and we apply the standard penalty of disqualification.
Yeah.
It's basically an unbridled fact that if you breach the technical regulations, you will be disqualified because your car is illegal. I don't understand the need for debate and why this investigation took 4 hours. Anyway, the document continues. The stewards then heard submissions on penalty. The team argued that mitigating circumstances existed and that there was additional and unexpected porpoising at this event, limited opportunity to test due to the weather on day 1, and shortest practice sessions. Further, the team submitted that the degree of breach was lower than prior breaches of this regulation in 2025.
Doesn't matter.
Who cares?
Doesn't matter. A breach is a breach.
The skids could have measured 8.99mm and it would still have been a breach.
Yep.
The FIA argued that unfortunately there was no provision in the regulations or in precedent for any penalty other than the usual penalty, i.e. disqualification. The FIA noted that it strongly held the view that the breach was unintentional and that there was not deliberate attempt to circumvent the regulations. The stewards also note the various decisions of the FIA International Court of Appeal which limit the ability to avoid disqualification for technical breaches. Notwithstanding the submission by the team that there was potentially accidental damage that may have led to movement of the floor, which could have caused additional wear, the stewards do not consider this sufficient to mitigate the penalty. This is about Lando Norris. When did Lando Norris suffer an accident that could have damaged the floor?
I think it's potentially
Unless you're talking about hitting curbs and stuff.
The only thing I can think of is either
every team.
The only thing I think of is either curbs or potentially the parts of the leftover debris from when Alex Albon went up the arse of someone of Hamilton, because they didn't really fully clean the track properly. So that's the only thing I can think of. But how that would, I mean, I suppose, if a big enough bit of carbon's come under the floor and damaged something, and then you've lost that. and maybe that makes you porpoise a bit more. But that's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
think they're just trying all they can.
Yeah,
the
that was
document concluded,
desperation.
Yeah.
The stewards determined that Article 3.5.9 of the FIA Formula 1 technical regulations had been breached, and therefore the standard penalty of a disqualification needs to be applied for such an infringement. Case closed. DQ.
Yeah, that's it. You got those measurements?
Yes, I do. So for Lando Norris, it was the right-hand side front was 8.88 millimeters, and the right-hand side rear was 8.93 millimeters.
So what we're saying there is he is 0.12 millimeters below the minimum allowable thickness. Do you know what 0.12 millimeters looks like?
No.
A human hair.
Ah.
Oh.
A human hair, the diameter of a typical human hair can range from 0.02 to 0.18 mil, which means roughly averaging a 0.12 is pretty standard for a hair. Alternatively, shim stock is 0.12, or synthetic PBT fiber eyelash extensions are available in a 0.12 diameter for professional use. Who knew? Who knew?
You've just been done horrendously in chat as well.
Oh God!
It's
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just. There we go. Done where?
Was it your crown jewels, Rich?
It was.
The Saudi crown jewels.
The Saudi crown.
Piastri's measurements were
More.
left-hand side front 8.96 millimeters, right-hand side front 8.74 millimeters, and right-hand side rear 8.9 millimeters.
Yeah, so Piastri's was 0.26, I think, wasn't it?
At its worst, yeah, 0.26.
I've seen some data analysis online that makes me believe that McLaren noticed this before the end of the race, which is why he was asked to lift and coast for the last few laps. Because he was losing a heap of time. He was particularly asked to lift and coast through turn 10, which is the fastest and most loaded corner of the circuit. So obviously where the plank would hit the ground the hardest. He was losing a whole second just through turn 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they did notice, but by that point it was too little, too late.
Yeah.
And for those complaining that, it's a conspiracy to keep Max Verstappen in the championship, and I quote from the scrutineering document, the plank and skidway was checked on car numbers 81, 4, 16, 44, 1, 63, 12, 6, 55, and 27. So it was not just the McLarens.
No, the McLarens were just the only ones that fucked it.
Pretty much.
It's just cut and dry. Like, they got the setup wrong. That was it. Bosh, done. Move on.
Obviously, they done many other checks, and Joe says at the end of his scrutineering document, apart from the skidway of car numbers 81 and 4, all car weights and the items checked were found to be in conformity with the 2025 Formula 1 technical regulations.
Which includes the rest of cars 4 and 81.
Mm.
So it's just, they just got the setup a little bit wrong. And that's it. We saw the same, we saw exactly the same thing happen in China with the Ferrari.
With the Ferraris, yeah.
Like, it's just the way it goes sometimes. It's just real unfortunate timing.
Yeah, because boy, does it kick the championship back into life with 3 races to go.
Fuck.
Or 2 Grand Prix in a sprint.
Yeah. 58 points on the table.
58 points.
24 behind.
26?
24.
24.
Basically, Lando needs to outscore Oscar and Max by 2 points.
Yeah, he just needs to finish above him.
Yeah. So
as long before he could have been third or whatever and still be fine.
Yeah.
So it's a bit
because I saw some Sky Sports were trying to do some like iterations, and it's like he needs to finish here if blah blah blah. He just needs to leave the weekend 26 points ahead, which means he just needs to outscore them by 2 points. It's not
Yeah.
as complicated as you're trying to make it. Stop trying to give him specific positions. He just needs a 26-point lead when only 25 points are left on the table. That's the basic maths of it. Be more than one race ahead with one race left. You have won. Done.
Pretty much.
Okay, Will Buxton's joined the chat.
Are you more worried about Verstappen or Piastri?
Verstappen.
Yeah. I think Verstappen has the momentum.
And the self-belief. This is when Piastri just fucking pulls his finger out of his ass.
Yeah, it'd be really interesting to see. I really hope to see Piastri and Max in a race.
Mm.
So not.
I'd like to see Miami. That. I'd like to see that while Lando Norris is 30 seconds down the fucking road.
But I also sort of want to see if, say, Piastri's leading. How is Verstappen going to race Piastri?
He's got to race him like his life depends on it, because he's at risk of losing P2, and that would be pretty embarrassing for a car that was so fucking dominant in the early stages of the season, and for the guy who was ahead by, I don't even know how many points he was ahead of Max Verstappen, but he was over 30 points clear of Lando, so he must have been about 50 odd points clear of Verstappen. That's a hell of a lead to crumble.
It does seem like only yesterday we were praising Piastri's
his consistency,
mindset and saying he's got what it takes to be world champion.
It was annoyingly calm. Was his whole thing? He was just unfazed. Now he is severely phased. He needs to find his stride again. In Australia next year. Please and thank you.
Wait till then.
Take a 3-month holiday, reset, son. You'll be fine.
But you know, at some point he's just going to turn up and be there. It's just when that is.
Lap 52 on the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
Yeah, but remember what happened last time someone showed up at lap 52 of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix?
Nicholas Latifi.
Yeah. Piastri does a Latifi because he doesn't want Norris to win the championship.
That would be the most bitter thing.
Out of the question that the two McLarens tangle in Qatar.
I think someone's getting fired if they do.
Yeah, it's the risk reward for Lando is what it is. I think if they're second and third, it'd be different if they're first and second. I think second and third Lando can afford to be like, I'm not
risking this, yeah.
Completely risk it, yeah. As for if it's for the lead, then
but Piastri will risk it. He needs to risk it.
Yeah, which is why if it's second and third, Lando can sort of afford to be like, I'll back myself in Abu Dhabi. I don't need this now.
What were you going to say, Rich?
I'm just counting how many wins everyone has for the sake of count back.
Piastri is on 7 with Lando. Max is on 6.
Right. That is interesting.
Yeah.
So if Max wins Qatar, it's a 3-way 7 win shootout.
Is there a way that they all get the same amount of points with 7 wins?
Then who wins on second places?
Is it second places or is it just podiums?
Second places.
Okay. We'll have to check each individual race. Max has 1. Lando has 1. Lando has 2. That was George Russell. Max has
George
2.
Russell's champion.
Lando has 3. Lando has 4. Charles Leclerc. Lando has 5. I think it might be Lando, you know.
Yeah,
Max
finally Lando.
has another one there. So that's, I think Max is 3rd. Then Oscar's finally on the board with one there. 2 for Oscar. Another one for Lando. Another one for Oscar. Another one for Max. Another one for Lando.
I think it's Lando.
George.
George.
Another
Here
one
comes
for
Russell.
Max. Another one for Lando. Charles. Kimmy. And George. So yeah, I think it's Lando has most second places. Not much of a reassurance, but psychologically, it's a nice cushion to have.
Oh yeah, it definitely helps.
Right, predictions. It's gone amazingly well. For nobody except Chris. Ben and Sonia scored 2 points for correctly putting Russell and Verstappen on the podium for Ben, and for Sonia predicting Norris on pole and Verstappen on the podium, but in the wrong places. I got 3 points for Norris on pole and Verstappen and Russell on the podium in the wrong places. Chris, you won this week thanks to McLaren double disqualification. You got Russell and Verstappen the wrong way round, but you got Kimi Antonelli 3rd. So you got 5 points. Well done. That takes the championship standings to as follows. Chris, you are on 61 points. I am on 61 points. Ben, you are on 69 points.
Yeah.
And Sonia is on 79 points. It's all to play for with 2 rounds. As 30. Why am I having such a brain fart over 6 plus 7? It's 13. Why was my brain like, what is this? So there are 33 points left available in the Podium Prediction Championship standings. So
technically, everyone's still in it.
Everyone is still mathematically in it. Just realistically, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Bold predictions. Ben, you said a red flag in the race. No. Chris, you said Norris to hit the wall at least once.
I don't think that happened.
No, I don't know. I think he brushed it, but not really hit it. We might need to fact check that.
Fuck it. Who cares?
And then I said the win would be by less than 7 seconds. I think that's a big fat no. He was like, what, 20 seconds ahead of everyone else? Yeah. And that was before everyone got disqualified, so... Yeah. What did he end up ahead?
The final winning gap was 23 seconds, yeah.
Yeah. It was less. Not by less than 7, but it was less than 23. It was, I think, 20 odd, because Lando had dropped back so much doing his lift and coasting. But there you have it. Womp womp. Lap down showdown. Nobody got it. Nobody got anywhere close. Ben got the closest lap. He was 2 laps out. Other than that, it's all wrong. The actual answer was that Alex Albon was the first to be lapped on lap 36 after his 3rd pit stop, and he DNF'd because he served his penalty and then fucked off home. Can't blame him. Can't blame him. Yeah, so it was not Stroll, it was not Colapinto, and Chris, it was not no one.
No.
Womp.
It was worth the fun.
Yeah, it was worth the fun. So yeah, No dice there.
F1 Academy then.
Yeah, the final round of F1 Academy for
We have our champion.
finally.
Indeed. But
Um,
first, race 1.
Oh my god. I mean, I think you
More
mean
commonly
first
known
the
as
formation lap.
Dodgems.
Oh my god. Yeah, what was Maya Berg doing?
Not paying much attention, to be honest.
No, according to Berg, Tina Hausman slammed on the brakes. The helicopter shot says otherwise.
Yeah.
So, yeah, great for that one. Not sure what she was on there, but Tina was just minding her own.
Yeah.
And then got annihilated.
Absolutely punted.
Oh, there we go. Oh, fucking give it up. Oh.
And that basically handed the championship to Dorian Pan there and then.
Yeah, she was like 20 odd points ahead with
with one
just the
race to go.
feature race to go. Yeah.
I think it was 19.
20 odd.
Yeah, you still have to, wouldn't you?
The
Yeah.
final gap's 15 points. It was 20.
20 odd.
Yep.
I'm so good at this. Oh.
Do you want to do the same, Chris?
What's that?
20 is plenty.
20 is plenty.
You think Ericsson hit her? Yeah, that's true. Ericsson did hit her.
Oh, is that another hat, Rich?
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it.
But yeah, Dorian Pan won the sprint race with fastest lap to take maximum points home. And a 20-point lead with 26 left to play for. Well, you're basically going to win the championship there unless you have an absolutely catastrophic race.
Yeah, it takes a pretty major disaster to change that outcome. So.
And Dorian Pan just had a chill race. She's like, I'm not getting involved in any shenanigans.
Yeah, she
I'm just going to sit back.
made the moves that she was confident of, and if she thought it was a half move, she didn't bother, because why would she?
But fair play to her. And Rich, you'll have been pleased that Hello Kitty appeared on the broadcast.
Multiple times. Wave the checkered flag.
What you mean? Someone dressed as Hello Kitty wave the flag, or?
Yeah. Okay. Clearly, Hello Kitty's not real, Ben.
Yeah, no, but I thought you could mean on like the sphere. You see Hello Kitty with a checkered flag or something.
No. The sphere just became a giant checkered flag.
Second best celebrity cameo after Mickey Mouse at the Bellagio fountains.
What a weekend of it.
I love Vegas.
Crazy stuff.
Oh, no, sorry. Third best celebrity cameo.
Oh.
After Mickey Mouse at the Bellagio fountains and Terry Crews driving the podium car.
Wait, did he actually? I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He drove the Lego car.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like a Lego Cadillac.
Yeah, I saw the actual car. I just didn't realize it was Terry driving it.
And then Max done the should we have a sing along? And then Tara walking around town.
And then
that's funny.
Lando swore on TV, so he's going to get fined by Mohammed bin Sulayem.
Yeah,
but he was disqualified from the event, so was he ever actually there?
I think that would be a 24-point
deduction
penalty. Yeah, deduction penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would actually, they might wait till after Qatar, see how many points in front he is, and then give the penalty on circumstances. Say he's 8 points clear, then it would be an 8-point deduction.
So yeah, that means we will not be seeing Dorian Pan in F1 Academy next year. We will in fact be seeing her in GB3, possibly, unless she gets snapped up for a better seat.
Could she
I
do like regional, like Europe F3?
well, she
Is that
could
still
go
a
to
thing?
Freca. I would like to see her make the jump to FIA Formula 3.
Yeah.
I think she is definitely capable of competing at that level.
Obviously, with this being the last round, we're not just saying goodbye to Dorian Pan. The 2-season
Yeah,
rule kicks in.
Yeah, who is all in their second season? Actually?
Let me just do a little split screen shenanigans so I can see both at the same time. So Dorian Pan, obviously, Maya Verg as well, Chloe Chambers, Leah Block, Tina Houseman, Aurelia Nobles, Alicia Parmovsky. Huh? Oh, she made a wild card appearance. Right? No, sorry, my bad. Alicia
Yeah, so
Parmovsky
no.
is returned. I was going to say, but she's coming back. So no, she's fine. I think that's just it. Wait, Nina Gademan as well. Nina Gademan.
Has
Oh
there
wait,
been...
no, she was a wild card as well. They've updated it this year so that it actually says who's a wild card and who's not.
Yeah.
Whereas last year it didn't. So Nina was a wild card and then she got a drive. So she's still a rookie. And then same with Ella Lloyd and Courtney Crone and Alicia Parmovsky. So those are all eligible to come back. But Aurelia Nobles, Tina Houseman, Leah Block, Chloe Chambers, Maya Verg, and Dorian Pan are all out. They have done their 2 seasons.
Quite something
Are
to
they...
say that the top 3 from the championship are all have to leave.
Yes.
Um,
Ella Lloyd, highest placed rookie.
Yeah.
4th in the championship. Well in there.
Did have a wild card entry last year though.
Yeah, but like one
So
race.
was familiar with the car, not like full.
Yeah, she was also doing GB4 this year as well.
But yeah, Dorian Pan guaranteed a drive in GB3, fully funded by F1 Academy. But as I say, I would definitely like to see her make the jump to Freca or FIA Formula 3.
Yes. We do
have
have
an immensely talented driver.
We do have some more news with regards to drivers for next year, as some drivers have already been announced. We covered the McLaren duo last time around.
We did, yes.
We have a Red Bull duo announced so far. Alicia Parmovsky and Rafaela Ferreira are continuing in their respective seats. Additionally, we've also had that Lisa Billard is driving for Gatorade next year, as they come on as a title sponsor for a team. And then potentially the best news of all, Lego have joined the F1 Academy grid and will be sponsoring a car for next year. And not only that, delivery of the car is also being made into a Lego set. And
fantastic news.
And their driver was a wild card from this year, and that's Esme Kosterman from the Dutch round. So they're keeping it to the next door neighbours. I guess we haven't had a Danish female driver yet, so they went for who's geographically closest to Lego HQ.
And the McLarens were not the only people to be disqualified in Vegas this weekend.
We keep bringing her up. Parmovsky.
Yeah, Alicia Parmovsky was disqualified for the damped shaft assy.
I think that's short for assembly, but I can't confirm that.
Was found to have an incorrect Belleville stack configuration. Again, whatever that means.
Who knows? I don't.
Neither do I. But disqualified, nonetheless.
Yep, a breach is a breach.
Exactly.
Is what it is.
And so we will see F1 Academy back next year. Has their calendar been
Oh, you know what? I
announced?
forgot to check that. My bad.
I don't see it on the website, so I'm going to guess no. Yeah, definitely nothing. So we will wait on that calendar being announced. Although I guess it will likely be roughly similar to this year's.
Yeah. They could change a
We
few
now
tracks.
we now move into the second part of the season closing triple header as we travel to Qatar.
Oh shit! Is that this week? Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
this
it's-
week.
Sonia, I haven't texted you yet. Sonia.
But while you're doing that, I can announce that Mick Schumacher is going to IndyCar.
He is indeed. We'll see how that goes for him in their next season. Qatar. It's a odd track. It's not one born for overtaking, but there are definitely overtaking opportunities.
A overtaken opportunity.
There's a couple. There's a
It's
few
turn one.
corners.
It's the problem is it's a great
It's a
track for
motorbike track.
MotoGP. Yeah, you can. There's plenty of overtaking opportunities for MotoGP, because the bikes are not much bigger than the man.
Yeah.
Are they going to change track?
They
Yes.
were going to do a Doha street
Yeah.
circuit, weren't they? I have heard nothing of that in over a year.
I thought they were building a new custom circuit.
That's Saudi Arabia, isn't it? I know it's difficult because.
Are you thinking of the one with the massively elevated turn one that they've started building?
No, that is Saudi Arabia. That's that
That
new
is-
sports city.
That is so dumb. It can't happen.
No, the
It
one I was
can.
thinking of, I remember they announced I'm pretty sure it was a figure of 8 circuit, and it was meant to be for Qatar.
Yeah, they should just make Qatar Demolition Derby, to be honest.
I have no idea what you said before, Ben.
Spot on Mick McCarthy impression. It can.
It can.
Oh, that fucking took me out. Oh my god. That was...
He can't do that.
He can. Fucking hell.
There was a purpose-built circuit proposed for 2023, but it was never built.
There you go.
Nice.
I haven't heard from it in over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last I heard was they're trying to do a Doha street circuit, but nobody's said anything. Why? We don't need another fucking street circuit.
And we will have at least 2 pit stops per driver, because as we talked about last
Yes.
week, there is a mandatory maximum tyre usage cap.
Can't wait for the slow McLaren pit stop.
Why are we going
Whoa.
to tracks that they need to say you must pit? It's clearly not a track built for Formula 1 then, is it?
Or the tyres just aren't good enough.
Yeah, it's either or.
Hey, you take that back. We saw the full wet tyre this weekend.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's fine, but the construction of it is slightly more robust, isn't it? Because obviously these soft, medium, and hard tires. Also, wild that you can. It's not laps per compound. It's just laps.
Laps. Yeah.
So, fuck you, I guess. If you wanted to go long on the hards, no, you can't. So everyone's going to be running soft and mediums.
Yeah.
So long as the soft tire lasts more than, or is reasonably decent for 10 laps.
Well, yeah, that is a good point. It's what was it, 20 laps, 21 laps?
Uh,
Did you-
20, 25. 25.
Yeah.
That's not to say the tyres will be good for all
Yeah.
25 laps. The soft tyre may drop off a cliff after 3.
But the teams will know that from the sprint, quali, and FP1.
Yeah. Also, petition to change FP1 to just FP.
F1.
Or just as it
P.
is
P1.
in... Yeah, I was about to say, as it is in the support series, just P on sprint weekends.
Yeah.
Because why does it need a 1? There's no other sessions.
There are no other FPs to contend with.
Exactly. Just P.
I don't want more street circuits, Rapping Cat.
Yeah, we're not here for street circuits.
Rapping Cat is, because Rapping Cat's a Perez fan.
Fair.
For their sins.
SMH. Disappointed.
Yeah.
Not
Any
in being a Perez fan, just in being a street circuit fan.
valid. Any other news? Or are we diving
We have
straight into
the
There's
Felipe
been
Massa.
news.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
can
yeah,
go to
that's
trial.
been cleared to go to court.
Man's getting his bag.
Bernie's getting his wallet out.
To shut him up again.
Just remind them that Fernando is faster than you.
Do you understand the message?
Yeah, so let's get straight into Qatar. Sprint win, please, Rich.
Max.
Ben?
Oscar.
I'm also going Verstappen.
Oh god.
Pole position. Ben.
Lando.
That's
Rich?
what I've put. Oh fuck.
I'm going Verstappen.
Oh no, Chris, please.
Podium, please, Rich.
I'm I'm torn. I'm really torn. Okay. Verstappen, Norris, Russell.
Ben?
Norris. Piastri. Russell.
I'm going to go from third to first
Oh, the drama.
with Russell, Piastri, Verstappen.
Right, you two are fucking idiots. When was the last time Piastri finished on a podium?
It's Qatar and it's McLaren.
Exactly.
But Piastri's shit. His run of form is dog.
Yeah, but form's
Yeah,
temporary.
myself.
Class is permanent.
Yeah.
It can't get worse for him, can it?
Rapping.
It sorry, I'm making myself laugh at this point.
Yeah, Rapping Cat, you got predictions for us? You want to join in?
We want sprint winner, pole position, and your podium. Anyway, well, we'll do that. Bold.
Another safety car fiasco a la last year. So either one deployed when it really isn't needed, or one not deployed when it very much is.
Okay. I'm just going to put safety car fiasco. Ben?
Championship contender to have a pit stop 5 seconds plus.
Okay. Oh, it's so wordy. I swear to God, if it comes out at 5.0, I'm getting the stopwatch out for the 4.99.
Rapping Cat, who do you think will win the sprint?
Pole max podium. I think they mean sprint pole would be max and sprint winner would be max. We just wanted the sprint winner, and then we want the Grand Prix pole
and the Grand Prix podium.
My bold prediction. Once again, Oscar Piastri outside the top 5.
So that shouldn't be bold because he's been dog recently. But equally, he is driving a McLaren.
Yeah. It's a car that should be finishing in the top 4. So, lap showed 57.
57, yes.
Where have I pulled that knowledge from? Man knows wheel. Man knows wheel. Lap down showdown, 57 laps.
Bortoleto, 31.
Ben, what you got?
Colapinto.
Okay.
Say 30. Lap 30. And one lap down.
Oh, so it's going to be a face-off of us for the driver.
I'm going to be sensible here. Everybody has to make pit stops.
They do.
The lapping is going to happen later because everybody's got to make the pit stop. So I'm going to say, who's fucking dog shit? Lance Stroll.
Yeah, I can't believe you had to think about that. We all know who's dog shit.
And I'm going to say it's going to happen on lap 48, and he'll finish one lap down. Because that's after, or that's around the second pit stop window. Because if you can run it for 25 max, depending on how many laps Pirelli says are left in each set, because they're counting anything you do in quali as well, that is around or after, around or just before the second pit stop window. Man's deployed some brains for this, and it's going to happen on lap 5 because somebody's going to pit 3 times.
Yeah, someone's going to puncture early on, and that'll be it.
Just ruin everything for me.
Lewis Hamilton, Brazil.
Yeah. Cool.
That's
Pole Lando, podium Lando, Leclerc, Verstappen.
Sounds great.
I'll take it.
Yep.
Should probably write that down.
Yeah. So we can find out next week if they score any points.
Yeah, when we're crying. Be like, I don't like this.
Cool. I think that about wraps us up, doesn't it?
It does indeed. Because in terms of F1, there's been no news.
Excellent.
And so, thank you very much for watching the Turn 5 podcast live edition. We shall see you next week for the Qatar review and the season finale, the Abu Dhabi preview. But until then, thank you very much for watching. We shall see you next time. Ta-ra for now.